Hey yo, what up? This is Marcelian, and today we have a 2v2 game. We're playing Retribution, Resto Druid, and we're facing Resto Warlock and Resto Shaman. Alright, so the plan is to go for the Shaman at the beginning, force some trinket out of him, some major cooldowns, and get him to at least 50% mana. So that's exactly what I do. I start off the burst on his ass, get him to 50% health, I get into a capacitor totem, I'm gonna bubble that and just cancel the bubble and get back to put pressure onto his ass. I call out my druid to get him into a stun, get him slowed and all the beautiful stuff. Remember, we're just trying to make him panic, we're just trying to let him know that all we're gonna do today is gonna follow his ass. Now Spirit Link was used, I'm going to blind over here both of them. The Warlock will not trinket this shit, but the Shaman wants to hex my healer, so I'm just gonna hodge him over here, and guess what, he's gonna trinket. So this is fucking beautiful, eh? Exactly how we planned it. Okay, so we got the trinket used, now we just need to put some more pressure just to make him, you know, at below 50% mana. The Warlock got into a Cyclone there, he didn't trinket that either, so I'm just gonna keep on the Shaman. He gets at 50% mana, so at this point I say, yo, let's just fuck up this Warlock, come on. Now I get into a Blood Fear and all of that, my Druid is gonna get into a Fear as well. I'm gonna try to dispel that, but Chaos Bolt is coming. I'm gonna Divine Protection, you can see it didn't do that much damage. And I'm just, you know, using all of my abilities, basic red shit, you know, to put some pressure on the Warlock's ass. And you see he's getting pretty fucking low. Alright, now I hodged the Warlock over here, you know, just to keep him off from doing fears and all the beautiful stuff Warlocks do. Interrupted that fear, ain't no problem. You know, keeping Inquisition up, doing the beautiful stuff to kick his ass. Unfortunately, you know, Warlock can cast while running and shit. They don't have that big of a cooldown at fear. And the Druid gets into a fear. I'm gonna dispel him, and he's gonna cast Cyclone on the Shaman. Okay, so one Cyclone goes down, and then another Cyclone goes down, and this is the point when the Warlock is gonna burst me down. You know, so Dark Soul is gonna be popped, and Chaos Ball, he has all the beautiful stuff, all the stars all aligned, so he gets some pretty much damage onto me. I kind of panic a little bit. But luckily the Druid is in line of sight, he's gonna keep me up, and I pop my fucking cooldowns, and guess what? I force every fucking defensive cooldown the Warlock has. So Dark Pact, Dark Regeneration, all of that is just used right now, so he won't have nothing else in him. Also, he doesn't have his trinket. Which reminds me, when looking at the Shaman, he's getting out of a Cyclone, and his trinket is almost ready. Now, we already decided we want to fuck up this Warlock. We just need to find a way to force, you know, the trinket from the Shaman. So I just try my luck here, gonna blind his ass. He's not gonna trinket, of course, because I don't have that much pressure on the Warlock. He's gonna get then into a Cyclone. Still, there's, you know, all of the things I can do is just, you know, DPS on the Warlock. I get Shadow Fury. He's basically building up his shit just to do a Chaos Bolt on me, but I have my heart ready for that, so I'm just gonna try to get a kick onto him, a interrupt. There you go, I'm gonna get it onto the Incinerate, and then you're gonna see he's gonna cast the Chaos Bolt right about now. Just gonna hodge his ass. He doesn't have any trinket, but the fucker did get the spell, alright? So nothing else to do, just try to sit here. Now I get into a fear, I yell at my Druid, yo, just dispel my ass, he's gonna do it. Then I get into another fucking fear. Hey man, that's just the love of Warlocks, come on. Luckily this fear is DR'd already, so it's just gonna be half, and you can see like we're at full health. I'm just gonna stay back a little bit over here, check what's up. Now getting back on there, he's gonna try to do a fear once again, but I do have my Rebig, so I'm gonna interrupt that shit. And I'm telling my Druid, yo, you gotta try to get a Cyclone onto the Resto Shaman right now, because he's gonna trinket that, because the Warlock is low. So this is exactly what happens. He did trinket that shit, and right now I'm just waiting for the proper stars to align to get the damage, the full damage onto the Warlock. You know, we need a good chain of CCs, because, you know, Shaman doesn't have any trinket anymore, and we're gonna fuck him up. So what I'm trying to do, I have my Relic of Swen Pop. I have everything ready right now. I'm just asking for another CC on the Druid to be ready to start this shit. And he will have Dark Regeneration up, I believe. But still, ain't no problem. So the Shaman gets stunned, and now I pop everything I got. Everything, I had my Swen popped as well. So he does have Dark Regen up, but it won't save him that much because, yeah, the damage is kind of fucking high, okay? Interrupted that fear once again, still putting pressure, a lot of fucking pressure onto his ass. The thing is, we need a fucking Cyclone on that Warlock, man, definitely. But the good thing is I have my Guardian ready, so I pop that motherfucker out as well and try to interrupt that Chaos Bolt. So now that I have my Guardian, we're gonna get a lot of pressure on the Warlock, and this would be the perfect time to get a full cycle onto the Shaman, and that's exactly what happens. So with the Guardian up, the stacks going high, just put in, pressure as much as I can. Relics of Swen was up as well. The Warlock has no fucking chance, and you know what? G fucking G, motherfucker, you be dead. Your Shaman knows you're dead, you just quitted the game right now, so I'm really sorry. Alright guys, this was it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this shit, please throw a like, throw a comment, and be sure to be subscribed. Alright? Peace out, motherfuckers.